Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers, Facebookians. Yes, I know, you can look at the boobies all you want. So, I gotta tell you, the transgender community must be, pretty much in cahoots with each other for competition. Because I was just talking to a friend, this morning. Shout out to Jesse Ash, great friend. And I got like 20 votes on my on my post, my timeline photo. And I got to tell you, there's people that don't even pass. It's getting more votes than me. So technically, it must be a competition thing. Or maybe they're just unhappy at face work done. I have no clue. And then I got this jackass. So in my opinion, there's these guys out there that are trying to be complete jackasses. One guy's going through my posts, and he's basically picking and choosing, like, the transgender things. Oh, the discrimination, the hate is real. Yeah, it is real. And one of the things I will say about it is I don't condone discrimination. Now, yes, maybe in my video I was a little harsh. Basically, it spoke my mind about how, the way the world works, but I had a reason for venting, okay? One was, the whole competition thing. Two is, every time I turn around, I see a man with fake tits going, look at me, I'm a woman, and if I don't discriminate because I have tits, I'm going to sue them. I mean, literally, that's the fucking rule of the law right now, is lawsuits and everything else. I mean, I basically correct someone when I'm on the phone and say it's ma'am, and they go, oh. And sometimes I sit there and I got people like reverends and deacons and bishops and stuff. They're like, oh, okay, they see me and they're like, okay, darling. And that they like right now my phone keeps my notification keeps going off because this one jackass keeps posting crap like, comment on the status. Well, you know what? I'm tired of this guy just commenting on my status because frankly, you know, oh yeah. The guy looks like Hilljack. So basically, he's bitching. He's like, "Oh well, you know this and you know that." And blah blah blah. Well, from what I understand, these freaking people, these trainings are like, "We could be the next people shot up. We need to take away everyone's guns." And that is where I can use the TJ's plausibility card in, valid argument. Say anyone who wants to take away everyone else's guns rights is a bunch of fucking pussies, liberal fucking pussies. They're basically pussies, and you know what? That is the way I see it. And my opinion is don't tread on me. The guns don't kill people. It's the people that do. And then you see the people who sit there and say, oh, well, there's a bumper sticker that says I have to use the men's bathroom even though I dress myself as female. And it's like, that's because you motherfuckers turn around and you keep pushing your wheelbarrow. If you just leave it alone, this thing would iron itself out. Now, I get up every morning and I basically think before I act, and I think about my videos. And this morning, so some of you thinking, oh, I'm male. No, I'm not. I am not. Literally, you want to see, I will show you right here. Right here, there is a dilator right there. So technically, I'm dilating. My dilators are all out. The dilators are right here. My opinion is I'm female like the rest of you, but you need to realize, and I'm going to say this, if you are a trans woman, heed my warning. Be normal, act normal, cut through the bullshit, just like you cut butter, and basically apply it to your life by cutting it out and watch and see. If you sit there and say, I want to go to the advocacy group because I want to cut me as a woman, maybe there's a fucking problem. Use your common sense. You want to be recognized as a woman, even with breast surgery, face surgery, lower surgery. And I go into a woman's bathroom. Here's what I do. I walk in there. And in tow, mind you, I carry, not carry, I walk with him, okay? Say hello, everyone, to Moppy. I'll put you down in a minute, baby. This is Moppy. This is my service dog. As you know, I have a service dog. I go to the bathroom, and I do my business. There you go. There you go. Go rest. Yeah, good boy. So I travel with a service dog everywhere I go. My vision's going to hell. I've had one lady in the last freaking 20 years question my gender in the bathroom. 20. That's because one lady said, "Oh, that dog is so cute." And I said, "Oh, thank you, ma'am." "Oh, you're a man." "No, I'm a cigar smoker." "Oh, you're a man." "No, ma'am." Eventually, I had to file a complaint with the ferry service, all right? And they had to have a talk with the lady and say, "Hey, that lady's all female like you, ma'am. So technically, you see, if you basically just take it, and let me give you a bit of advice, okay? Advice for the transgender people so you don't think I'm a bigot and I'm hateful and stuff. The best advice I got from my mother when I was transitioning to female, even though I was born both, was, and always will be, was prepare yourself, Rita, for discrimination. It's going to be there whether you like it or not. If you truly are a prick-faced man, you're like, I'm going to have a sock standard, sock 85, I'm a woman. Fair to be discriminated because a lot of them are going to discriminate based on your age, okay? You can be who you are, you can be happy, okay? It took me 20 years. I started at 19. Back then, you had to either pay for your surgery or just basically wing it until you got done. It took me 20 years and a lot of faith to get me to where I am today, where I am comfortable, where I can go out in public. And usually when I go out in public, usually they say, "Ma'am, you know, have you ever thought about letting your hair down?" Well, my hair's scrunchy, broke. So there you go. And then people say, "Ma'am, what have you found?" You know, so every day, you know, I brush my hair. And every day, you know, people say, "Ma'am, do you do this or do you do that?" Every day. I mean, literally, the secret to this video is simple. Be yourself. But also, don't push other views on others. I mean, it's like the guy said, the LGB is also getting angry. I mean, look, someone had to basically post in the in the in the in the news, right? That Sienna lady, the new senator from Arizona, right, is bisexual. No one gives a shit. "Oh, we got a bisexual senator. Oh, we got 2 Muslim senators, Congress or whatever." Who cares? It's like me basically running for president one day and basically being like, "We have an intersex transgendered woman as president." Big fucking deal. The thing is, can they do the job? And that is the main thing. I'm getting to the point of my life. Oh, what's wrong? Huh? Got an itchy? Got an itchy? Yeah. Sorry. One of the things I pride myself with, and my pride swells up, is my heart's big to help people. But I also have a big heart for Moppy. I mean, Moppy is my world. And, you know, etc., etc. Oh. And Moppy gets a bath tomorrow. So, back to the story. So, today I want to give you a bit of advice in this 15-minute slot, basically talking about just being yourself. I mean, literally, if you're going to basically do stuff, then be yourself. I mean, look at Chloe, okay, for example. Chloe's trying to better herself, right? She's trying to do more chores and stuff. I mean, this morning I got up and I was rolling in bed and she jumped out of bed like this and she ran into the kitchen, cleaned it. And I'm like, "Why?" And she says, "Well, I didn't get it done last night." And the thing is I'm still in bed being nice and warm under the blanket, flipping through my phone. I call Facebook like a little newspaper. Finally, Twitter too. And I was like, "Oh, okay, I better get my coffee made." Well, I mumbled, muttered out of bed, or as I call it, putted around out of bed. I got to hop out of bed and when you got a pillow top mattress and everything, it just makes so much comfortable that you just want to stay nice and warm. And then you sit here and you say, "Well, certain things are not good, certain things aren't good, etc., etc." And, and I mean, For example, people sit there and say, "Oh well, you're discriminating on bigots." No, I never discriminate on Facebook. Okay, my motto is this: when I have something to say, I'm gonna say it, and whether you like it or not, I speak from my heart. Okay. My heart says this, all right. Chloe basically is herself, okay? Chloe wants to play Guild Wars, fine. Chloe's job is to finish the kitchen. Shouldn't take her too much, all right? She'll make lunch. She'll do the kitchen. Me, I'm going to be cleaning the living room up a bit, and I'm going to sit down and write some letters today. Letter writing. I mean, how many people sit there and write letters? I'm going to put my shoes over here. There. And then you got the other problem. That'd be a good little nippy corner for so. Then on top of the whole ordeal, everyone, you got these idiots basically sitting there going, well, now a lot of these girls, I'll tell you what the real reason. The trans community doesn't like me. For one, I speak my mind. And two is, as a woman, I'm very open-minded, and people come to me, you are facial femme, you need to hook me up. I need a clinical nice house, you don't got back it. I was an experiment, so technically I can't just sit there and say, here, have facial femme. I can't even do that. I mean, me and my doctor talk all the time, and we all agree that technically it's, the way it is. I mean, yeah, so being yourself is key. Not pushing your wheelbarrow is key, and you should be fine. I mean, if you get a pair of tits implanted, you look male, and you're like, oh, yeah, I was working at Target, and everyone says, oh, you're a man in a dress. The thing is, you have to have the attitude. Me, I go out in public every day, and every time I got to go somewhere, where it's business, pleasure, or whatever, it's always missed. The only problem I had recently, like I said, was the guy sat there, can you fold that up, sir? And finally, I unzipped it, wearing a low-cut shirt. I said, what the fuck are these? I was getting ready to open a can of whoop ass on the bus driver. He just looked like, I said, don't push me. So I walked off the bus, did my business at Walmart, got back on. Had another guy's like, hey, Darrell, can you fold that up? I said, okay. Got back in after talking to the one guy, and I went straight in, marched in, filed a complaint with the bus department. They said, we'll talk to the bus driver. I said, yeah. I mean, I'm a woman with a service dog. I don't want to be misgendered. My gender is female, not male. And then you people sit there and say, oh, well, you're a bigot. No. When people get transitioning, they think their entire family owes them a thing. I mean, when you transition, you don't demand your family to call you her right away, or oh, my name's Phoebe. Well, no, your legal name is Bob, but you want to be called Phoebe, you're going to have to let your family work on it slowly. It took a lot of time for my family to sit there and say, oh, your name's Rita? Okay. So then I got this jackass from pestering me right now, and it's like, do I really want to bother? No, I don't. So, there we go. So, this video is almost 15 minutes. I will continue in part 2. So please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestions. Just keep it nice is all we ask. Hit that like and subscribe button. It says wholesome funding for the family. Thanks for watching Buttercups. Stay tuned for part 2, and it gives me a chance to get my coffee ready.